The collective bargaining bill is on hold indefinitely. Good evening. I'm Eric Franke. Susan is off tonight. We have continuing coverage of the lawsuit and restraining order against the measure. News 3 political reporter Jess Garb joins us. She's in the news center. She's got the very latest. Jess.
Well, Eric, today's hearing left lawyers, lawmakers, and onlookers with many more questions than answers as the collective bargaining bill remains on hold, and it could be months before there is any resolution.
They were looking for ways to move the bill to final passage.
Evidence on just how lawmakers came to conference committee and voted on Wisconsin Act 11 and whether they broke any open meetings laws along the way took much of the day in Judge Marianne Sumey's courtroom.
And at that time, I believe there was 2-hour notice given. There wasn't, from the sound of it, or at least it's not possible to, to say with 100% certainty that 2 hours notice was given.
Citizens testified they wanted to get into the Capitol and the hearings and were blocked by police officers.
I almost was pleading with them. I said, there's so many people outside this door. To me, there's a real sense of people not being safe right now. That, there's one door open. It's obviously a very important thing going on for our whole state, and people can't get in the doors.
But Sumey ruled she couldn't move forward with an injunction hearing because lawmakers are immune from lawsuits relating to their legislative action and extended her restraining order indefinitely.
They're entitled to their day in court, but it doesn't mean that they're also entitled to have the restraining order vacated until they no longer can assert immunity.
The Department of Justice says it will have to consult with lawmakers on the next move.
That would be a discussion we'd have to have with the defendants, and I know we've spoken with them before, but that's a discussion. We're going to look at all options and assess everything that we can do.
But the DA and lawyers representing Democrats say there is something they can do.
It's been stated on the record they could do the hearing over. They could take the vote again, give 24 hours notice.
Now, Sumey asked lawyers for briefs on immunity and indispensable party issues, presumably about whether the court can proceed without lawmakers testifying, which those briefs aren't due until May 23rd. And lawmaker immunity typically expires 15 days after a session ends, which wouldn't be until December. Senator Scott Fitzgerald released a statement tonight saying he was trying to figure out what the ruling means, but maintaining the bill was passed legally the first time.
News 3 political reporter Jess Garb tonight. Jess, thanks. We're learning